Happy Monday, V-Team. Today is the first day of mid-year reviews. It's an important time to reflect and, of course, celebrate your accomplishments for the first half of 2022 with your leaders. But it's also time to map out your goals for the second half of the year. With more on how you can best prepare for your reviews, I'll send it over to my communications colleague, Jen Marin.
Thanks, Raquel. Now, V-Team, if you're watching this and thinking, yeah, I think I have a pretty good idea on how to prepare, well, I'm here to tell you that this year there's a great method to really pinpoint your goals and create a solid development plan. Now, you may recall a few weeks ago we welcomed our new Senior Vice President of Talent and Diversity, Christina Schelling, to discuss the importance and the driving force behind Verizon's Talent GPS platform.
As we all know, our people, the V-Team, are our greatest asset, and where we go as a company rests on the full potential of every V-Teamer. Through our pulse surveys and conversations with employees and leaders, we know that employees want more development opportunity and more resources to help them navigate their career. And that's why we've developed Talent GPS to empower our V-Teamers to own and drive their careers.
As we know, the first phase of the platform launched back in June of 2021, and Christina broke down the new features that recently launched with Phase 2, including a one-stop shop microsite, a job library to access information about all Verizon roles, and also a Your Career Journey resource that really helps you visualize, map out, and execute on your career goals. Now, let's see how one of our fellow V-Teamers, Jennifer Taylor, is taking full advantage of these Talent GPS tools to prepare for her very own mid-year review.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Taylor. I'm part of the technology team for the Global Learning and Development Organization. When I first applied for a job at Verizon, it was really because I needed tuition assistance and I just needed a paycheck. But I've stayed because I've had one or two leaders that were really good matches for my capabilities and my attitude. And I just love learning new things, and I seek out work that I know is going to have high impact, things that are going to affect change at scale. And I've been lucky enough to find leaders that trust me and really understand the value of letting me try something new. Talent GPS has been really helpful for me. The Phase 2's Your Career Journey has helped me map out a long-term plan for my career by reflecting on what's really important to me. So I just changed roles in May, and it's a little too early for me to be thinking about a new job. So I wanted to go dive a little bit deeper into my current role and identify some of the strengths and skills I should be working on. So I went to the job profile library to look at information for my new role. And I'm part of the technology job family group and the technical project management family. And you can see my new title here, Principal Engineer. And reading through the description and accountabilities that are listed for my role really helped me reflect on what my accomplishments were so far, which is really great for noting in my mid-year review. But it also helps me see how my experience in this role can be transferred to other positions within the company that have similar responsibilities. And I also wanted to know what kind of skills are relevant to technology in general. And so from the Talent GPS microsite, I clicked on Explore in-demand skills, which brings me to Learning Portal 2.0, where I can find the in-demand skills for my job family group. And this was really helpful because it can help me decide which skills are valuable to develop regardless of what technology job I have in the future. If I open up one of these plans, I can then assess how well I'm doing in these skills. And I can go through and select some of the content or courses that are going to best help me reach my goals. Even before we did this Talent GPS change, I would have said, I never thought I would be somebody who stayed at a company for such a long time. I think a lot of people that are in the younger age group kind of think about moving to a lot of different companies to get a lot of different exposure. But I've ended up staying because there is that exposure. And now that I know that we have this new ability to understand what our jobs are like, not just across the business like I was describing, but just in the marketplace, somebody from outside the company can look at the jobs that are available here in the titles, and they're very understandable. So you will have that experience both before you join or apply, and then after you do, so that you can see where else you'd want to go. I really encourage V-Teamers to go to the Talent GPS career planning resources and go through the process going into their mid-year performance reviews so they can have a truly meaningful conversation with their leaders.
What a great way to walk into your mid-year confidently. V-Team, be sure to complete mid-year activities by the August 12th deadline. Back to you, Raquel.
Thanks, Jen. V-Team Talent GPS's Phase 3, which will feature a skills and talent marketplace, will launch in 2023. And on to other news. Whether you're a runner or a jogger or maybe even a walker, the Verizon Corporate Classic 5K is the perfect way to get outside, exercise, and support Team Verizon. The run is back in person in Morristown to continue the tradition of hosting New Jersey's premier corporate fitness event. And we'll be sharing coverage of the runner later this week, so stay tuned. I'll be running the 5K myself, and I know the perfect thing that will cool me off: a Frazil slush drink. This summertime drink is a favorite, and even better, it's powered by our ThingSpace Internet of Things platform. Just as a refresher, no pun intended, ThingSpace can manage and monitor cellular IoT devices in industries such as automotive, manufacturing, healthcare, and even slush machines in retail. We recently partnered with Frazil, a slush drink company, to help them change their business model and enhance the retail experience. With ThingSpace, Frazil is able to collect slush machine data across a large geographic area and continuously optimize their performance, saving both Frazil and retailers time and money. Check out the link in today's article to watch the full video and visit Frazil.com to find a location near you. Better yet, download the Frazil app for a free slush. This is pretty good, I have to say. Well, I think this is a perfect way to end this episode. I've got a slush to finish. Until next time, you're up to speed.